We will now discuss the solution of a problem from the section Statistics and Probability. This question is related to the variance of a given data, and this question has appeared in the joint entrance examination main held on 28th June 2022 in the first shift. The given question is the mean and standard deviation of 15 observations are found to be 8 and 3 respectively. On rechecking, it was found that in the observations 20 was misread as 5. Then the correct variance is equal to, we have 15 observations, and the mean and standard deviation of these 15 observations are given to be 8 and 3. On rechecking, it was found that an observation 20 was misread as 5. Now, you are asked to compute the correct variance of the data. We now discuss the solution of the problem in detail. Let x1, x2, etc. xn be n observations, where we are given n as the number of observations 15, and we have the mean denoted by x bar is equal to the sum of the observations by the number of observations, that is x bar is equal to x1 plus x2 plus xn whole by n. We have the standard deviation denoted by sigma, and its square is its variance. Variance is equal to sigma square, that is equal to sigma I is equal to 1 to n xi square, the sum of the squares of the observations, by the number of observations n minus x bar square, that is the mean square. Right. Given the mean is x bar is equal to sigma is equal to 1 to 15 xi by 15, that is given to be 8, and its standard deviation denoted by sigma given as 3. And from this mean we obtain sigma I is equal to 1 to 15 xi. The sum of the observations is equal to 8 times 15, that is equal to 120. From this sigma we can write a sigma square, that is the variance. The variance of the observations is equal to sigma square is equal to sigma I is equal to 1 to n xi square by n minus x bar square, and that is equal to sigma square, sigma is 3, that is 3 square is equal to sum of sigma I is equal to 1 to 15 xi square by 15 minus 8 square. Simplifying, we'll get 64 plus 9, 73 is equal to sigma I is equal to 1 to 15 xi square by 15. This will give rise to sigma I is equal to 1 to 15 xi square is equal to, on cross multiplication, we get 73 into 15, that is 1095. Thus, we have sigma xi is 120. Sigma xi square is 1095. We continue in the next slide. Now, given that an observation 20 was wrongly taken as 5, so what do we do? And required to find the correct variance, what do we do? We replace the observation 5, which is erroneous. That observation 5 is replaced by 20 and calculate the correct variance. Now, the correct mean, first of all, we calculate, that is x bar suffix c. C stands for correct. The correct mean is equal to sigma I is equal to 1 to 15 xi, subtract the erroneous observation 5, add the correct observation, that is 20, by 15. Yes, that's equal to 120. Sigma I is equal to 1 to 15 xi is 120 plus 15, 20 minus 5, 15, that is 135 by 15, that is equal to 9. Agreed. The correct variance, that is sigma square suffix c. C stands for correct, that is equal to sigma I is equal to 1 to n xi square, and subtract the square of the erroneous observation, that is minus 5 square, and add the square of the correct observation, 20 square, by 15 minus x bar c, that is the correct mean square, and that is equal to sigma I is equal to 1 to n xi square is 1095. Here 20 square 400 minus 25, that is 375, plus by 15 minus 9 square, and this will be equal to 1470 by 15 minus 9 square, that's equal to 98. 1470 by 15 is 98, minus 9 square is 81, that is equal to 17. That is the correct variance, and that is the answer to the question. The answer is 17. The correct variance, the answer is 17. That is the detailed discussion of the solution of the problem, which is based on the variance of the observations, given observations, from the section Statistics and Probability. And I am sure that you have understood the solution of this problem, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.